Today, we will talk about bilateral trade definition and pros and cons of agreements. Bilateral trade is when two countries exchange goods to promote trade and investment. This can involve reducing or eliminating tariffs, import quotas, and other barriers to encourage trade. For example, the United States has an office dedicated to minimizing trade deficits by negotiating free trade agreements with new countries and improving existing ones. The goal of bilateral trade agreements is to open up access to each other's markets and boost economic growth. They establish rules and standards to prevent things like product theft, dumping goods at low prices, or using unfair subsidies. The U.S. has signed these kinds of agreements with 20 countries, including Israel, Jordan, and Australia. Compared to multilateral trade agreements involving many countries, bilateral agreements are easier to negotiate. They can also create trade benefits faster. However, if negotiations for a multilateral agreement fail, many countries may end up making their own bilateral deals. This can cancel out the benefits of the original agreement. While they expand the market for a country's goods, they can also negatively impact smaller businesses when large multinational corporations enter the market. One example of a bilateral trade agreement is when the U.S. and Brazil settled a long-standing cotton dispute. Brazil agreed to not bring new actions against U.S. cotton support programs, which stopped American businesses from facing increased tariffs. Another example is when the U.S. government and Peru reached an agreement removing barriers for U.S. beef exports to Peru. This expanded the market for American beef products in Peru. Here are two key takeaways. 1. Bilateral trade agreements promote trade and commerce by eliminating barriers between countries. 2. They expand the market for a country's goods through negotiation, but can also have negative impacts on smaller businesses. Hope this would help. Thanks for watching.